Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today is day 2 of the bootcamp titled SCOME 101. Yesterday being day 1, we talked about the introduction to SCOME. SCOME meaning Standing Committee on Medical Education. Before we go into today's program, I'd love to do a recap of what was said yesterday. SCOME is a platform which creates a shared environment for medical students to contribute, to work, and to reflect on development of medical education via student-led activities. What does this mean? In a layman's term, it is the committee of the students, for the students, and by the students. Here, the members are given the opportunity to grow and achieve full potential as academic leaders via streamlined activities. The objective of SCOME is to bring medical students from all regions who are passionate about the medical educational development program and equipping them with the knowledge and skills which is necessary for solving or tackling medical educational issues. For more information on what was previously discussed, feel free to click on the link in the description box. For today, we're going to be talking about how to navigate your way through the medical school via the use of artificial intelligence like ChatGPT. The individual rendering this particular seminar is none other than the National Director for SCOME, in person of Uzuarie Matthew. Do well to sit back, enjoy, and take note on the tip and the trick on how to navigate your way through. It doesn't necessarily have to be medical school, it could be any other field.
Hello everyone, this is Uzuarie Matthew here, the National Director for the Standing Committee on Medical Education for Nigerian Medical Students Association 2024. And in this video, I will be showing us as medical students a very cool and easy way that we can use artificial intelligence to augment our studies. So in this video, I'll be showing us a very cool way you can accelerate your readings, because we all know that in medical school, a lot of lecturers use slides, and some of the textbooks, they can be very, very bulky to read, and sometimes it's not easy. You can easily be distracted. So in this video, I will be showing you how to use this artificial intelligence feature to augment your studies. This is what I do, and it has been working for me. It has helped to make my work easier as a medical student. So let's say, for example, let's say I'm just going to come here to my file manager. Okay, so let's say I want to read any of my materials that was given to me by my lecturers. So let's say I'll just open this. So let's say we have this slide presentation on heart failure. So I want to read this slide. Sometimes it can be very, very stressful to go through all of these slides, but then what you can do is that you can convert this slide to a PDF. This is WPS. If you don't have the application, you can easily download it from your Apple Store, from your Play Store. So you can download WPS, and then we can use WPS to convert this slide presentation into a PDF. All right, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to export it to PDF. All right, so exporting to PDF, I'll select location, and then I'll export it to PDF. So I'm going to save it to my phone, heart failure, export it. All right, so the file is now in PDF format. So the next thing I can do is that you can now go ahead to your Apple Store, your Play Store. You can download this app, that is Voice app. There are also other numerous applications out there that can be used to perform this function, but particularly, I think I like this application. Also, note that Adobe Acrobat can also do the same thing. So you can download each of these apps from your Apple Store, from your Play Store. So now let's come right here to this first one. Let me show you how this one works. So I'll come here and I would select, the slide. So I'm going to select the PDF. All right, so the PDF we saved just now was heart failure. So I'm going to come here to select heart failure. So you can see this heart failure. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to open it. So you open the file. Now, the
heart failure. Dr. Abeloj, FA, Department of Department Delsu.
Okay, sorry about that. Now, the artificial intelligence can just read the slide for you while you follow up what it's saying. So, like this.
Dr. Abeloje, FA, Department of Departement d'Elsu. Abraka. Learning objective.
So, you can go to the PDF
The candidate
and then
must
follow
be
up.
familiar with the common causes of heart failure and the pathophysiology of heart failure. The candidate must know the principles guiding the management of heart failure. Subheadings.
So you can follow through.
Introduction. Pathophysiology, etiologies. Clinical features, investigations, treatment. Introduction.
So the advantage of this is that, one, you cannot easily be distracted. Let's say, for example, you plug your earpiece into your ears and you are listening to this and you are reading the slide. You are not going to be easily distracted. If somebody is trying to make some kind of noise or something, maybe you have a roommate that is very worrisome, it doesn't really bother you because you have something you are following. Once you miss that track, you don't want to miss it, so you keep following. It keeps you focused till the end of the slide. Another advantage is that the application will also tell you how long it will take you to complete this slide. Let's say I start to play this heart failure now.
Heart failure is a situation whereby the heart is not able to deliver adequate cardiac output to meet the
There we have 6 minutes to finish this slide. So you tell me that within 6 minutes I am done with this lecture and I can move on to the next thing I want to do. Now, like I said, Adobe Acrobat is another application that can do the same thing. So I'm going to come right here to Adobe Acrobat. So yeah, I'm going to try to open the slide, heart failure. So heart failure, I'm going to go to heart failure and open it. So I'm trying to search for it. So heart failure. The way I'm shouting heart failure. Okay. Yeah, I can find it here. So the advantage of WPS is that it can highlight it while it's reading for you. But the only disadvantage is that sometimes, like in this case of this presentation that is not so arranged, it can malfunction at times. But either ways, each of them have advantages and disadvantages. So you can come here, you can highlight it, and then you can click on read aloud. So it's going to read it for you.
H-E.
So you can see that's a malfunction, but
T-F-A-I-L-U-R-E-O-N.
So I think the problem is just the way this slide was typed. So it was typed with some kind of spaces, and then it's not. Let me use another material. Let me just open another material. Let's say I use this one. Or let's say I use ectopic pregnancy. So let me open this one. All right. So the same thing can also happen. You can use it to, just highlight. You press and hold, then you highlight, and you ask it to read aloud. So it's going to read aloud. Then all you have to do is just follow through.
An ectopic pregnancy is one in which the blastocyst implants anywhere other than the endometrial lining of the uterine cavity.
So I hope you found something that can help to make your studying easier, and I hope I've been able to add value to you in this video. Alright, so you can research. There are so many apps out there that can also do the same thing. If you think you don't like Adobe Acrobat, you don't like the other one I showed you, there are a lot of apps out there that can do the same thing. Thank you, and see you later. All right, so the second artificial intelligence I will show you is this one, which is Ask AI. You can install the application from your Play Store. This is it here, this application in purple. So you can install it from your Play Store, from your Apple Store. Now, this application, it has ChatGPT 3.5 as well as ChatGPT 4.0. ChatGPT 3.5 is a moderate one that is just there to answer your questions, while ChatGPT 4.0 is a super intelligent AI. As you can see here, super AI is very intelligent, almost as intelligent as all the information you have on the internet, and it's going to use all the information available to it to answer your question logically. So it's very accurate to actually. Now, I'm going to show you. Now, we'll come over here and we can use this application to answer MCQs. Sometimes if you are confused with your past questions or you're preparing for an exam, you can use this as well. Now, I can just take it like this and just snap one of these MCQs. So we have this MCQs here, so I'm going to snap it. All right, so I'm going to snap this MCQ, then I'll ask it to answer it. So shifting to the left, proportion of immature neutrophil cells greater than 5% may occasionally be caused by the following except. So solve is going to try to give us an answer. So, okay, let me turn on my data. All right. No, sorry. Let me do that again. Maybe the snapping wasn't clear enough. All right. So you can see. So he said, therefore, the correct answer is megaloblastic anemia. And it gives a very logical and a good explanation of why the answer is megaloblastic anemia. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. You can use this to augment your studies. It helps a lot. I've been using it and it helps. The only drawback is that the super AI doesn't come for free. It's very accurate, but does not come for free. It comes at a cost. I think it's 4,900 per month for this application. Some other application they charge up to $20, and that's super expensive. But this is like the cheapest I've seen so far. You can use it. It gives you access 4,900 per month, and you're good to go. Now, another one is that you can also upload PDF and chat with PDF here in this application. You can upload your PDF and they tell you to give you a summary. It's going to give you a summary as well. And then another application is this one, which is I think AI chatbots. I don't know. Trying to locate the application PDF AI. Yeah, so PDF AI is another one that is very good. Of course, the only drawback is that it comes at a cost because it's not free. But what it can do is that you can upload your PDF into this application and it's going to generate for you multiple choice questions. It's going to generate for you multiple choice questions from that PDF that you can use to prepare for your exam. If you notice that your lecturer is the kind of lecturer that sets word for word from the material, you can use this to prepare and test yourself as well. So how do you do it? You can come right to academic literature analysis and then you add file. So files on this device. I'm just going to go to my documents. So I'm going to add severe malaria. Okay, so it's doing all of this. Okay, so okay, so because I did not subscribe, but you get the point. So when you upload like this, you tell it, please generate me multiple choice questions, 20 multiple choice questions from this PDF that I can use to prepare for my MB exam. AI is not super, or you have to give it all the instruction. It will follow your instruction. So be very, very specific. I need you to generate me 10 MCQs from this material that are high yield and likely to come out in the exam that can prepare me for my MB exams. It's going to give you high yield super stuff, and that's it. So I hope you learned something in this video.